The new government is basically the same as the last one, but with a different face. You know, a majority of what's made up this new government used to work for Rajapaksa. So I think, you know, when we say what can the new government offer the Tamils, I think the Tamils were interested in voting out Rajapaksa, but they didn't necessarily, you know the face of the new president.
What would it actually take to bring peace, true peace and reconciliation in Sri Lanka?
Well, I think it does need to start with, you know, sorting out the ethnic conflict before, you know, sorting out the economic structures of Sri Lanka, because, you know, since 2009, there hasn't been a bomb in Sri Lanka, you know, and this is not because the Rajapaksa government defeated the Tamil Tigers, it's because the Tamils were embracing the concept of peace. You know, we wanted change. Like, that's why there hasn't been that conflict. And when you take Rajapaksa out, you have to take his method out, and you have to, you know, demilitarize the north and east. You have to, you know, stop intimidating Tamils, you know, give back their land. You have to, you know, you have to embrace them and include them in the government. You have to, you know, have representatives that are part of this 100-day. Already, you know, you should have elements within this 100-day plan that addresses the Tamil issue. And definitely, I think, solve the ethnic conflict before you solve the economic, you know, reform.
You're very outspoken on these political issues, and in the past, the Rajapaksa regime has said you should stick to what you're best at, your music, and don't get involved in this politics stuff. They branded you, in fact, a terrorist sympathiser. Are you?
I'm a Tamil. You know, this is one of the things that it's taken 5 years from 2009 for us to get rid of, you know, this concept that Rajapaksa created, which, you know, which is all Tamils equals terrorism. And it's like, no, 5 years on, it's time to sort of, you know, dismantle this concept that he built.
The Rajapaksa regime was accused of many terrible things, you know, human rights abuse, torture, war crimes. But so were the Tamil Tigers. Do you condemn the Tamil Tigers for what they did?
No, I think it's bad on both parts. But, you know, after 2009, there is no such thing. You know, Tamil Tigers don't exist. Terrorism does not exist. So to double the military and militarize the country even more it's kind of going against what the right thing to do is, you know. So to me, yes, of course, it's cause and effect. If you have ethnic cleansing, or you have, you know, war crimes, and if you have an unjust government, there's going to be retaliation. And I think, you know, they're both bad, and both of them are perpetrators of war crimes. But right now, I think it's important to focus on what Tamil civilians and Tamil people need, because they still need representation. You know, the West has got what they wanted, which is to eradicate or defeat the Tamil Tigers. The government of Rajapaksa got what it wanted. India got what it wanted. Everybody got what they wanted, which is the Tamil Tigers gone. So after that, the post-war, which has been going on, you know, for 5 years now, there has been no change for Tamils. So I think that is a bigger question now, to say, okay, well, if the Tamil Tigers don't exist anymore, then why won't why won't democracy accept Tamils, and the Tamils have, you know, when they've accepted democracy?
The ultimate accountability will be presumably the war crimes inquiry, which was ordered last year by the United Nations. Do you think any of this can ever be resolved without that?
I think the UN-led inquiry is important on a global level for every government. And for Tamil people, they just need to have peace and they need their dignity, and they need their lives back. You know, we need just simple things. Like, of course, we want to see Rajapaksa go to The Hague. We want the people that committed these war crimes go to trial. We want that. But at the same time, you know, we need basic things to get their lives back in order. You know, they need their home. They need to be released out of the camps and released out of prisons. And, you know, we need that sort of things happening at the same time.